Ho, ho, ho. Welcome, everyone, to the first episode of the SMD podcast. I'm your host, Michael, man. SMD, now I know you're probably like, what is this name? The Suck My Dick podcast? Yeah, kind of. I'm constantly going to encourage you to tell people, the haters in particular, to suck your dick. And what's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? You should always feel, dude, I feel like my glasses are dirty. Hold on. I got my little spec lens over here. So yeah, the SMD podcast now. Are you gonna have fun listening to my podcast? Sure, most definitely. Am I gonna cover topics that might offend you? Sure, most definitely. Are you gonna want to tell your peers about my podcast? Sure, most definitely. Like, now come on. As you can tell, those are I just made those up mainly on the spot, but yeah, sure, most definitely. This is going to be a learning experience for both of us, creator and consumer, watcher, listener. Most likely this first episode is not going to be on Spotify and iTunes, but, as I trek forward along the podcast process, the process, I'm pretty sure I'll put it on Spotify. Now, why did I start a podcast? For all three of you listening, hey, Mom. What's up? All three of you listening, I wanted to start a podcast because I don't shut up. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted another outlet other than just my YouTube videos, because like my YouTube videos started off as just like an outlet to, I don't know why I'm hunched over, dude. I look so awkward. I'm probably going to edit this. Like, I can't even put this out. I'm not putting it out. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to put it out because you know what I'm saying? Because I've been telling myself for like a month and a half, like that I'm going to start a podcast. And the only reason I haven't is because, I don't know, I just never felt comfortable. Like I feel like I need a constant background. And this isn't even going to be the constant background. I'll tell you that right now. Like I'm going to progress. So this is me basically saying, fuck it, putting on a Santa hat and saying, welcome to my motherfucking podcast, bitches, the SMD podcast. Now for episode 1, I'll cover why I started the podcast a little later. I'll casually jump into it because I just kind of started off telling you guys shit. Like I just started rambling. So yeah. Mainly, I wanted to start a podcast. I do want to say this. Mainly, I wanted to start a podcast because it would encourage me to think before I speak. Because I feel like in Vine, like I would make Vines. Like people think that like when I made Vines, it was like I wrote down notes and fucking had scenes and like this character, enter, right. Like, nah, it was never like that. Like I'd start off with 15% of an idea and then just keep tweaking it. Like as I was making the Vine, I would just improv on the spot. Like I would say shit that I think was funny and then it would come off as like funny dialogue. You know what I'm saying? And then I got really into the mentality of having nothing prepared. Even my YouTube videos, like I don't like to really be too prepared because I don't know. I don't like to watch something, react to it, and then like think of a funny joke and then be like, oh, that'd be dope to say later. Like what the fuck? I hate that. Like I know some creators do it and like commentary channels do it and like no shade to them because that's dope. But I don't know, that's just not me. Like when I think of a joke and I'm like approaching the time in the video, because I've tried it a couple times. Like I've tried to like have a joke in mind while I'm reacting to something, and then I don't know, I just don't feel as authentic, and I'll just cut it out. But anyways, I wanted to start a podcast. See, this is why I wanted to start a podcast, because I talk too goddamn much, and I got into the habit of just blurting shit out on my YouTube videos, and like I'll sift through so much footage of like me just not even trying to be funny, just me speaking about something. I don't know. So I wanted to start a podcast just so I'd have more of a reason to like think about what I say. Does that make sense? I'll probably still ramble actually. So let's jump into my first topic. So if you don't know who I am, welcome to my channel. You know what I'm saying? How did you find me? But for most of you who know who I am, you'll probably like this, because I'm really opinionated. And I feel like everyone today like likes to give off the vibe that they're opinionated, because today, like, commentary channels, right? This is why I haven't posted for the past like 3 weeks on YouTube. Like, really, like, I haven't been trying to look at social media and things like that, because when I make YouTube videos, like, I have to like research somewhat. Like, I have to be like, wow, this is stupid. I have to, my audience would think it's stupid too. Let me make a video about it. But I haven't even been trying to like look for stuff because, dude, everyone is a commentary channel now, and it's so annoying. Hold on, let me drink some coffee really quick. Hell yeah. Coffee with Michael podcast. Second podcast coming soon. /ASMR. Hold on. To be honest, I was really gonna slurp that, but then I was like, that's really obnoxious of me. Like, I don't need to force you into some ASMR, because that's some bullshit at the end of the day. Not ASMR, me doing it, like me slurping the coffee, like there'd be no reason for that. Anyways, I do have a couple. Oh shit. See, man, I started getting off topic. You guys got to tell me, bro. I don't know how long this podcast is going to be, because I don't know how long I can ramble. So I'm not even going to check the time. I think my girlfriend texted me. My phone's on Do Not Disturb. So sorry, babe. I can't even read it, because then I'm going to get distracted. But yeah, I feel like everyone today is a commentary channel, and that's not a bad thing at all. Like, that's cool. That's dope that people are out here like wanting to give their opinion. Like, I'm all for people like not roasting, but like expressing their opinions on things, whether or not the opinion may be against the grain. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that shit. Freedom of speech. Hell yeah, But I feel like lately on YouTube, people have seen that commentary channels get a lot of views because of whatever the reasons, XYZ reasons, right? And I feel like very unopinionated people have started making commentary videos talking shit about big creators that they would never say these things in person. Now, I know they're just videos, right? I know, like, the beef isn't real and, like, whatever. Like, if you make a video about someone, you don't hate them. Like, I'm all for the joking matter. But that's my personality. Like, me, like, I would say 97% of the things I say on my videos in person, because I'm a joking person. Like, but maybe this is just me being, like, shallow. Like, I feel like, see, I wanted to start this podcast to be like, have more like a self-reflection, because I feel like not enough people talk to themselves. And shout out to my boy Eric Dunn. He started his own podcast. It's called Dunniverse, I think. Dunniverse, right? And I listened to like the first or second episode, and he was talking about how like talking to yourself is very healthy. And I was also like, I'm also an advocate of talking to yourself, because that's how I come up with most of my funny shit, is because I say shit to myself, and then I'm like, yo, that's funny, as the third spectator. Like, I'll talk between me, and then the third me is like, oh, that was funny, haha. And then the fourth me is in there like clapping, And then we go to dinner with the rest of the me. It's a long process. Don't worry. Let me know if you want to hear about that in the second episode. But yeah, I feel like everyone today on YouTube, damn, bro, coffee made my mouth dry as shit. Hold on. This shit's going to be so cut up. Anyways, I feel like everyone today wants to be a commentary channel on YouTube. And that's not a bad thing. I just feel like people are like, it's like bullying. Bro, the internet is weird. The internet breeds some weirdos. And like, it's just weird to me. Like, I'm all for the internet, considering it's my main source of income. It's my only source of income. So like, I'm all for the internet thriving. But sometimes I feel like I don't want to add flame to the fire without addressing the fire. Does that make sense? Like, dude, the internet is freaking weird, bro. Like, people are out here making 15-minute videos, including myself. Like, I make videos about people because they have huge platforms, and they're kind of stupid, and it has a lot of views for no reason, right? And that's my personality, though. Like, I have always been a joking in person type person. And I feel like I see so many, no people in particular, like, I love, like, shout out Cody Ko, like Danny Gonzalez, like I watch their videos all the time, like they're hilarious. But also there's like a bunch of, how do I put this? Like a bunch of smaller creators that are doing commentary for the wrong reasons. Like, and that sounds stupid, bro. Why am I talking about, oh, you're doing a video for the wrong reasons? Like, have integrity. But I know that's stupid, but it's the culture, right? So like, it's kind of like as if I'm an old school rapper, right? I'm not even a rapper, actually. I'm not an old school rapper. It's like I'm a respected rapper, right? And then young kids are looking up at me like, yo, I want to rap like him, blah, 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 you know? Hell yeah. And I'm like, yo, hell yeah, I'm real as hell. So that's dope. You guys should want to be like me. And then like all these kids start rapping and all they see is like the guns aspect, like the hoes, the bitches and hoes, and they're not over here. They don't want to be a rapper for the lyrics, like for the expressing yourselves. They don't want to be a rapper for like the respect, for the craft of lyricism. They want to be a rapper for, you know, hoes and money and, you know, the visual pleasures of being a rapper. And then you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck? You're tainting the culture. Does that make sense? So I feel like all these young, like someone, yo, I only have 40,000 subscribers, okay? So, but I'm so thankful for my 40,000 on my main channel because I just started making videos out of nowhere. So I appreciate you guys. Like, thank you so much. So I'm not saying like I know everything about YouTube, but I think so many people are out here like, yo, I want to talk about this person because it'll get views, instead of like, yo, I want to talk about this person because I'm funny or whatever. Does that make sense? Or does that make sense? Like, people just want to make videos and be like, yo, F this person, haha, that sucks, haha. When like the whole point of like when I come on a video is like I try to say some things that other commentary channels might not say, and I try to just be natural, like, you know, just stupid with it, because that's my personality. Like, and when I read the comments, I see a lot of people like, oh, this part made me laugh, and they quote the things that I laugh at myself. Does that make sense? So at the end of the day, like I'm roasting things, but I feel like I'm joking. Like 90% of my audience knows like my sarcasm and like my point of view. Yo, what the hell? I'm talking about my YouTube channel. Hold on, guys. Never mind. That's why I started a podcast, is because I have so many, long story short, boom. Damn. Spent 15 minutes talking about myself. So Yo, that's so me. Of course I start rambling on. Yeah, my likes and dislikes, you know, I like crunchy and smooth peanut butter. Go figure. I just want to take a second to thank our sponsor for the episode, me. Go subscribe to my main channel, Michael Prasad. You know, I post videos on there. I talk about a lot of things. So yeah, anyways, long story short, all right, so boom, I started a podcast just because I have so many freaking opinions that like I can't make that many YouTube videos about them. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about everything, and like I need a place to channel all of that energy. Does that make sense? So this is going to be my place. Today, I'm going to tell you the date, so this way I'm forced to edit this quickly. The date is Sunday the 16th, baby. That's why some of you may be watching this like, yo, why is he wearing that strange hat? Is this some sort of fashion apparatus from where he's located? No, guys, it's nearing Christmas, you know, and I know a lot of you may watch this and listen to it after Christmas. That's dope. But right now, this is during Christmas. So yeah, anyway, so I wanted to touch on some subjects, and let me know in the comments how you guys feel about these subjects, or if any of these touch you in any particular way. If they touch you in a non-particular way, don't let me know, because that's too much information. I don't want to know that. All right, guys. So am I a bad person? Because like fantasy football is ending soon, and fantasy football is mad fun. This is like my 3rd year playing fantasy football, maybe 4th. Super fun, right? It's like, it got me into football. Like, I was never into football until I watched fantasy football. But I feel like I'm a terrible person because I'm over here wishing for people to get injured, you know? Like grown people, you know, human beings are breaking their ankles, like, tearing their ACLs, and I'm happy as shit to claim their replacement because I know, you know what I'm saying? And it's actually, I just did it. You know what I'm saying? I did it 2 days ago, right? Actually, this is kind of funny. I did it 2 days ago. I picked up a replacement. Some guy got injured or whatever, and I'm happy. I'm over here happy. First of all, I should never be happy when people get injured. And because of fantasy football, I am. And then today in my fantasy football game, my running back got injured, and I'm kind of, you know, fantasy football makes grown men sad. Like, you get sad. I'm not too sad because I'm in the consolation finals, so I can't really win. But still, it's like, you want to be right, you know. As a human being, man, female, dog, mer person, whatever your race, culture, everyone wants to be right at the end of the day. And, like, you pick up people and you want them to score. You want them to score big, you know. You guys know what's so annoying? Probably me on this podcast, but this gave me a lot of energy to start this podcast. Is like, why does everyone today want to be the victim? I know you're like, ooh, elaborate. Like, what do you mean? That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Marinate your precious little brains on that. No. Okay. So, first of all, this whole Drake and Kanye West thing, right? Drake and Kanye West are over here beefing. Or some would say that just Kanye's beefing because he's tweeted like 70 plus tweets. Calm down. Nah. Regardless how you feel about it, Kanye's tweeted a bunch of stuff, and he's tweeting recklessly. But at the end of the day, he's a human being. We can't be over here like, yo, Kanye, dude. Dude, tweet less, bro. Dude, tweet less because you're famous. Like, that's not, we have no right to say that to this guy. Whether or not he's Kanye West or me, dude. Or my friend Eric. This is a second Eric plug. I'm really trying to get his podcast off the ground. He helped me on Vine. I'm trying to help him out. Nah, I'm just kidding. Like, I know a lot of people, including my friend Eric, who just go on tweeting sprees during football games or basketball games, like major sports, like Super Bowl, things like that. Even, I know bitches who tweet storms during the Grammys, the Oscars. First of all, bitch, nobody cares what you think about the dress. Everyone's a victim to this bullshit. Who cares? Kanye West, look, this is how I see it. And I live on a different spectrum than a lot of people on this planet. I guess. It's a real spectrum, I feel like. And that shit sounds kind of stupid hearing myself say that, so I may take that back. But as far as, like, people, right? Kanye is an extreme person. He has a musical talent to an extreme degree, right? He has an artistic eye to an extreme degree, and so on and so forth, right? That's what's gotten him so far in his career, fashion-wise, music-wise. He's breaking barriers, whether you like it or not. He's been in the game for a long time. These are just facts. I'm not telling you how Oh, shit. So who are we to judge whether or not this guy is, like, tweeting too much or too little? Like, he's Kanye. People are going to do things differently, bro. Like, he's tweeting his feelings. First of all, he's tweeting about some serious shit. If we could think past the bullshit, there's some serious shit going on here. Because why? Like, look at this. Okay, I'm going to look up the Sicko Mode video, right? In the meantime. But have you guys seen the Sicko Mode video? Why does this kid look like XXX? Hold on, I'm going to look it up. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but... Alright. Kanye's over here talking about because Drake said that line, like, checks over stripes and then, like, don't wear no 350s around me. Because Drake thought that Kanye was the one that told Pusha T... This is some gossiping ass bitch shit right now. Not bitch as in females are the only ones that gossip, just some bitch shit, just some bitch, you know? Like, so bitch. You know, don't be a little bitch. Like that kind of shit. Yeah, Drake thought that Kanye was the one that told Pusha T about his son that he was going to explode. He was going to blow his son up. Haha, no one will ever find out about you. Nah. I'm jumping the gun. Drake thought that, You know what the fuck I'm saying, bro. Drake thought, damn, this is why I can't have a podcast. I'd make myself laugh too much. Drake thought that Kanye was the one that told Pusha T about the sun. Pusha T used all this ammo in his diss track. If you didn't listen to it, it's called The Story of Adonis. You're like 7 months late. So if you didn't hear that shit, you late. I'm not even going to explain it. But Kanye's been tweeting about this Drake bullshit because he said that he's been allegedly hinting towards Drake killing X, which is some crazy shit. So right now, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to play the sicko mode video, okay? Watch this shit. This is some strange stuff. Who is this? This is Drake taking a Xan, I guess. First of all, he stole famous Dex's flow. This is so X. And X was wearing a jacket. Excuse me. Human's burp. X was wearing a blue jacket like this when he passed away. This is just strange. Because it's like, why even have such a close similarity to someone that you've had open beef with, right? Okay, anyway, so Kanye's tweeting about this shit. This shady Drake. Anyways. And then Ariana tweeted this bullshit talking about, all right, so Ariana deleted the tweets, but she tweeted something like, I know there's 2 grown men arguing online, but my new single Imagine is out. First of all, bitch, shut up, okay? You can't be over here acting all adorable. I'm gonna say it, okay? And you know what? So many Ariana stans are gonna hate me for this, maybe. And I don't care, because it's the truth. Look, first of all, Ariana, you tweeted that shit so vindictively. You obviously, what was the point of them being grown men? It's the internet, okay? It's the internet. What's the point of saying that? You're trying to belittle them. You're trying to belittle them. That doesn't make you a terrible person. That's not what I'm saying. But I try to defend myself. Nah, hold on. She's actually cool when you think about it. You were trying to belittle them. She said, I'll find the tweet. I'll put it up when I'm editing it. Over here talking about, there's 2 grown men. Who cares about their age? You're obviously trying to tweet in a negative fashion about Kanye. Because first of all, there's nobody arguing. It's Kanye by himself tweeting 77 times. I didn't count. I got his notifications on. Kanye's over here tweeting his thoughts. And you know what? If I was Kanye, and I really did feel a threat from this, think about it, bro. That sicko mode verse, listen to that sicko mode verse. I can't play it on here. Why is that hard for me to say? Sicko mode verse. All right, well, I killed it there. That sicko mode verse is describing a murder. Duh, yeah, it's a rap. It's like make believe whatever. But it's kind of weird when you pair that rap up with this weird screenshot right here of this boy, man. That similarly looks like X. Damn, that sentence was poorly constructed. See, these are the positive things about a podcast. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I need to get better at speaking because I come over here and I say shit like that. Like, what was that? So first of all, Ariana, right? Pete stuck up for Kanye and said blah, blah, blah. All right, so long story short, so boom. So Pete said something about leave Kanye alone, some bullshit, basically. Okay, I'm not gonna quote him. I don't really care. He was just like, yo, leave Kanye alone. Some, people suffer from mental health. You know what? It's actually important what he said, so I gotta put it up right here. He said something about he doesn't want to live on this earth anymore or something, and Ariana apologized. But all of her fans are over here attacking Pete. And look at this. Let's read this screenshot of this tweet that I saw. Hold on. I'm so unprepared. So hopefully by the second episode, I'll get my shit together. Look at this screenshot. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Pete knows exactly what he's doing when he threatens to kill himself. He knows how sensitive she is with death and uses it to his advantage. Grade A emotional abuse and manipulation. It's fuck him forever. 31,000 likes. First of all, what do you mean? Pete knows exactly what he's doing when he threatens to kill himself? He knows how sensitive she is with death? Just this girl is sensitive with death. Just Ariana. Be careful, okay? Don't talk about death around Ariana. shouldn't you not talk about, isn't everyone sensitive with death usually, right? Second, what? He knows how sensitive she is with death. Hey, I'm sorry if he's bitter. She just up and left him. Let's just look. Ariana needs to face the truth, and you Ariana stans need to get her back and go through this valley of flames. Because poor Malcolm. Look, they broke up, right? And then Mac Miller gets into this DUI, whatever. Like gets a DUI. See, fuck, idiot. That's it for today's episode. Sorry, guys. I couldn't keep it. Mac Miller gets a DUI. I almost said it again. And then he hits that pole or whatever, that big fiasco. And then after that, Ariana, after the breakup or whatever, the split, that's when Ariana decided to say, I told him to get help. I've been so worried about him, blah, blah, blah. It's sad that this type of stuff had to happen. She used that cry for help, that vulnerability that he was showing or whatever that he was going through. She used that as an opportunity to tell the world how bad he was doing. Now, why would she do that? 2 reasons. Either he was really abusive towards her and she really needed help and needed this to be like, yo, this is how bad it is. Or she wanted to get the message through to him, like, I've been telling you you need help, and then boom. So this is how I'm going to say it. Which is cool, whatever, fine. They dated for a really long time. But then Ariana gets not only into a very quick relationship with Pete Davidson, who's a white boy also with tattoos just like Mac Miller. He just doesn't rap. He's basically a stand-up comedian, Mac Miller. And then she got engaged to him very quickly. Poor Mac, what the fuck? How you gonna do that to a human being? Fuck you, Ariana stans. Nah, fuck you guys, because you gotta know that's fucked up. And if you don't think it's fucked up, please don't unsubscribe, guys. Hold on, give me a chance. Hold on. Please include this in the clip that you guys chop up. Damn, I'm gonna get dragged on Twitter. Hashtag don't drag Michael. Hashtag SMD podcast. Follow the SMD podcast, you guys. Sponsored by me. Yeah. Yo, that's fucked up. I would imagine if your ex, who cares if they're famous? Take that shit out of the equation. Just imagine if your ex, you guys dated for what? How long did they date for? Alexa, how long did Mac Miller and Ariana Grande date?
1 year, 5 months and 7 days.
Oh shit. Okay, so damn. All right, well, whatever. So a year plus, damn, that's it. I thought they were together for like 3 years. Good thing I asked this bitch, this Alexa. I can call her a bitch, okay? Oh, sorry. No, stop. I don't need you.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
The bitch never sure if anything. Fuck Alexa. Oh, shout out Amazon though if you're listening. Sponsor your boy. Happy holidays, guys. Remember, merch coming soon. Let me know if you guys want merch for this, for the podcast. I have ideas, so let me know if you want merch. It might not come out by Christmas, but let me know. Trust me. Full-fledged merch. I promise you. I got the designs in here and some on paper. Trust me. So yeah, Ariana, just imagine if your ex left you, right? You dated a year plus, and then not only got into a relationship quickly, because you'd be so mad. Every single Ariana stan would be so mad if that happened to them, because they're, because a lot of humans would, right? Not only dating someone, but if your ex, shortly after you broke up, got engaged to someone. Now imagine Mac Miller, who she got engaged to someone who's also famous. And it looks similar by tattoo and has similar tattoos and things like that. That's heartbreaking. This poor mother, you know what I'm saying? And now you Ariana stans still are going to be ignorant to the fact that this girl, I mean, I don't hate her, but like, damn, bro, you did, I'm all about being realistic. She need to be like, damn, I fucked with Mac's head. I loved him. I didn't mean it, but damn. Because damn, poor Mac. Rest his soul, man. Rest in peace, Mac. So serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a joking podcast, but so serious. Like, kids got me through high school. Like, I love Mac Miller is incredible. Awesome artist. He'll go down in history, in my history book. So rest in peace, Mac Miller. But like, damn, yo, like, imagine what he thought. He passed away thinking that you got married in the future to Pete, and you know you had some super extravagant New York wedding, whatever, in Taiwan, Turks and Caicos, whatever, and you lived happily ever after with him. That's how he passed away. Whether he did it on purpose or not, which that's not up to us to judge. It happened, and damn, you know what I'm saying? That's messed up. And you, Ariana fans, you'll be like, oh man, yeah, that is messed up. Like, we still, still support your girl, but like, you can't be over here attacking Pete. How are you gonna attack Pete and then say this bullshit? Pete knows how sensitive she is. How sensitive she is? Pete's dad died in 9/11. Wow, I know so much shit about him. I don't know shit about Pete Davidson. All right, guys. You know what's also crazy? I'm gonna use that to segue. Is like, people today care way too much about other people's business. We care way too much because of social media, and it's bad. It's so bad. Like this Cardi B bullshit, this Cardi B and Offset bullshit. Like, why do we care so much? Why do we care? Where is culture spending Christmas, though? That's what I'm trying to find out. On top of, why do you guys care so much? You feel me? But like, first of all, the breakup was public. Obviously, they're two public figures. Duh, that's why we care. But at the same time, that's a very normal level of caring. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they broke up, so and so. I feel this way about it. I feel that way about it. X, Y, Z. This, that, and the third, right? What really pisses me off is like people giving Cardi advice through their quote retweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, no one cares what your advice is, probably lonely girl. Probably lonely Twitter bitch. Like, no one cares. They're tweeting at this millionaire advice about her relationship. She don't care. At the end of the day, she'll probably get back with him. And your dumb bitter asses over here on Twitter talking about, he looked desperate. Cardi loves when he's grieving, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Or people over here like, wow, he really wasting her time, got on stage during her set, like, wow, he looks so pathetic. Shut up. What he looks like doesn't matter. He could look cute, he could look like he's trying, or he could look pathetic. To each their own. It doesn't matter what you think because, okay, actually, let me reverse. It matters what you think because everyone's opinion matters. But it doesn't matter to quote retweet tweets to be like, if Cardi get back with him, she a basic bitch. You obviously have never been in a relationship. And, okay, I'm not advocating for cheating over here, actually. So if Cardi want to, look, okay, fuck. I don't want to offend anybody. No, I'm just kidding. Are you going to get offended? Sure, most definitely. Remember, guys, daily, tell the haters to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? If you make a joke, and your group of friends doesn't laugh, tell them to suck your dick. Be like, yo, suck my dick. That was hilarious. Get your confidence meter up, you guys. Get your put the vinegar in the baking soda of confidence and bubble that shit the fuck up, baby. You feel me? I just made that shit up. There's a box of baking soda over there. I don't know what's wrong with me anymore. Yeah, I can't post this. Anyways, yeah, so how long have I been going? I have no clue. Damn, my girlfriend texted me like 8 times. Sorry, Vanessa. Oh, she says she can't wait to watch Dragon Ball Z with me tonight. That's what's up. I got Vanessa to watch Dragon Ball Z with me, so that's pretty dope. If you guys want to hear more about that, let me know in the comments. Guys, I have a special request, right? If you did make it up until now, I think I'm going to wrap up the first podcast. So drop a like. Every like matters. I'm going to know whether you liked it, you're fucking with what I'm doing. You already know the vibes. Let me know what you guys think. Happy Kwanzaa, Christmas, New Year's, Hanukkah. Happy Merry Christmas, everything, whatever the fuck you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything, happy day of living, I've been Michael, you know what I'm saying? the host of the SMD podcast. I am gonna put an email down below, guys. And I'm gonna be accepting voice memos. So shout out to Nick Coletti, actually, and like the Friendship is Kind podcast. Casey Fry, Evan Breen. I actually saw I watched the podcast. Super dope podcast. So if you guys want super funny podcast. So you guys should check theirs out. But I want to rip an idea from them where they listen to voice memos that their fans send in. So if you guys want to send all your voice memos to the smdpodcast at gmail.com, link down below, baby. You know, send in questions, comments, concerns, some weird shit. Let's get weird. I want to talk about everything, what you think about everything, you know? Yeah, subscribe, join Michael World or whatever. That's not official. This background's not official. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about all my topics, whatever. These weren't, if they sucked, let me know, please. Shit, If they didn't suck, be like, these didn't suck. But anyways, have a Merry Christmas. I'm going to upload another podcast. Very, very sure about it. And I'm going to have a special guest, you know what I'm saying? Most likely I'll be wearing this Christmas hat. Drop a thumbs up for episode 1. Subscribe, baby. Tell your mom I said hi. Tell her I'm sorry I didn't make it for milk and cookies yesterday. Okay, now I'm rambling. Peace. Subscribe. Drop a like. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Comments are all appreciated. I've been Michael, and it's been real.